Hey guys, today I will be teaching you 3 different card controls to get the card either to the top or the bottom of the deck. Your choice. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me show you them first. Okay, so here's the first card control we will go over. It's going to be simple cuts. So if you have a selected card, doesn't matter, right here, and you give the deck a couple cuts, it's on the top, correct? Let me get into how you do that. To do that simple cut to the top control, all you need to be able to do is have a pinky break. So when the selected card is chosen, doesn't matter, say if it's this card, 8 of diamonds. You want to get your pinky, the skin of your pinky right here, and you want to, when you place the top packet on, keep break. Obviously I'm exaggerating. When you have an actual break, it's going to be more invisible. But from the back, this is what you have, okay? From here on, now if you have a table, you can take part of the packet, put it down, and take the other packet and put it on top. But in this case, all you have to do is take it in a grip like this. I don't know, I call it a bridge grip because it makes an arc. And you have cut part of the packet from the bottom, put it to the top, and take the rest of the packet and put it to the top, just as so. Again, you have a selected card, let's say right here, 10 of spades. Get your pinky break, cut, and you get it right to the top. Now that's a simple card control. Let's get on to the next. Here is one of my favorite card controls. I call it the fan control, which isn't probably the proper name for it, but that's what I remember it by. So again, you have a selected card. We can do it like this. Say stop. Obviously you would have a spectator say stop. Say it's the card right there, alright? Watch. Now you probably saw what happened because I made it obvious. So I'm a big fan of this control because it's almost completely invisible with a lot of practice. So here is how you get into it. First of all, you do not need to know how to do a dribble. I like doing a dribble, but you can just have them say stop anywhere. And once they say stop, either do the dribble or the just simple riffle down. To do a dribble, all you need to do is take your thumb and middle finger. I use my middle finger, and I put my finger just like this. Should be able to grip it, and just slowly release the pressure off your thumb. Just as so. So when you get to a selected stop, obviously they see the card, 7 of clubs, and you do a one-hand fan. If you don't know how to do a one-hand fan, I'll quickly teach you. It's basically this. So to do a one-hand fan, we'll use half the packet because usually they would stop around half. You want to take the into a straddle grip. Now a straddle grip usually would look a little bit like this. But you're going to straddle one of the bottom part of it, just as so. Pinky on this edge, index on this edge, middle, and ring finger on this edge. And your thumb is able to hang. You should be able to tilt it and have them not fall. From here on, you let the card slide out, and from the back, push with your thumb. Again, I'll do it from a back view. Sorry for my dog in the background. You straddle, let it fall, and push with your thumb. And keep a tight grip with the thumb and the index. There's also other tutorials on YouTube of the one-hand fan. I'd recommend you check those out. I might be able to grab a link and put it down in the description for you. Once in the one-hand fan, you grab the selected card. We'll use the 8 of hearts. And with your fingers, pull the 8 of hearts, just as so. Now this is a different card. That doesn't matter, as long as you have the 8 of hearts right there. But while doing this, use this as a shield. Just as so. Use it as a shield to perfectly get the card right on the top. Again, one-hand fan. Just use selected card. Use your fingers to pull it up. And while you want to pull it up, now this is going to take practice. You want to pull it up and close it. all under the cover of the fan. So invisibly it'll look like this. You probably didn't see it because that's how good the control is. So again, let's go over it. 7 clubs, 1 hand fan, pull the card under the cover of the fan. Obviously I showed it to you, and you'll have it right on top. The last and final control is probably one of the best controls ever, and it is called, you guessed it, the Classic Pass. Now, if you magicians don't know the Classic Pass, it is one of the first things you want to learn as a control. It is a very good way to get a card either to the bottom or the top. Some of the controls I showed can't. So let's get right into it. With the Classic Pass, it takes a lot of practice to get the speed down, but it's all about the misdirection. Say if you say, you have a card picked, you say the 4 hearts, and you're like, oh, nice conversation, right? And you're looking up and everything, and you just do the move, right? Well, that's what you want to do. Misdirection. But let's get into how to do the Classic Pass. So you have a card selected, it doesn't matter. Say they select the... of course, you keep a pinky break, but this time, you want to have your pinky in a good amount in. Obviously, I have a larger pinky, so it goes in far, but you want it in enough. And then you keep the dealer's grip. From here on, you go to take your other hand. Now, this is going to be hard to show, but you want to grab, basically, the bottom half above the pinky break with your hand. From here, with this hand, I'll just do it one hand. Imagine there's the deck under. You want to just practice this motion, keeping the cards in grip. Practice this motion. So again, selected card, 4 hearts, and just practice pulling these cards, just like so. Now, once you got that motion down and you're really comfortable with it, let's go on to the next step. So have your selected card, 4 hearts, and let's go on to doing the next step. So when you get that motion down, you want to keep the top, this packet, which was the bottom packet, but it becomes the top packet. You want to keep it as still as possible. All the dirty work is happening in this hand. So we'll use the 4 hearts still. I want you to pay attention on the bottom packet that I'm holding with this hand. Watch as I pull these cards out. You want to keep these cards as frozen as possible. Now you might have to tilt it a little bit to get the angle right, but other than that, it's really good. Now just practice on, obviously you are at an angle that you can see it, but you want to practice the speed part. Now at certain angles it would be bad, like this or that. Honestly, you want to be in just right in front of them, and you can just be like, oh, or you can just act like you're squaring up the deck, and you go like this. There's different ways to finish off a Classic Pass to make it look more natural. Like say if you have a messy and you do the Classic Pass and you go like you riffle it off. So you go, do the Classic Pass, and then from there do a thumb riffle. Or you can just do the Classic Pass and act like you're squaring up the cards. And that is the Classic Pass. I hope you guys enjoyed all these controls. They're all great controls that can help you become better at Magic and be able to perform tricks with more style and more proficiency. I put a lot of effort into this, so please subscribe, like, and comment down below what you would want me to teach you next. I'd be glad to do it. Thanks, guys.